Friends, it's Drew. I am down to 1 HP. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3, the finale episode. This is the end of my Dark Souls journey, starting with Dark Souls 1, going on to Dark Souls 2, and finishing tonight, Dark Souls 3. It's been quite the journey. Before I started playing this whole trilogy, I played pretty much all of the other Soulsborne Hero games, except for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. So this feels like such a monumental moment for me in my gaming journey for Soulsborne games. But we left off in the middle of a boss fight, so we're gonna go in. But before the boss fight, and this is why you should rewatch your streams / content, people, I noticed something in the grand, now I can't remember what it's called. In this area, and we're just gonna leave this equipped, because why not? But when I pulled the latch, the lever, the Grand Archives is what it is. When I pulled the lever, I saw one of these stacks move. But I don't think I got what was ever, I saw what was ever behind him. We're hoping for something good. But I think it was over here. Let's fight you. Good on you. It was right here, because this was up before. And the lever was right over there. Ooh. It's a chest. Even if it's a mimic, we don't care. It's a Titanite slab. That's incredible. We're going straight back to upgrade this weapon now. That'll give us a little bit better of a chance for the Prince's boss. But tonight, we're finishing this game. I don't know if it's going to take us 2 hours, if it's going to take us 4 hours. Whatever it does. Whoa, that's a big jump. That's 11 points. That's another big jump. But this is 22. I'm sorry, is this weapon goated? I think it might be. But with that, we're going back. It's time. What's funny is I had a viewer yesterday, who was watching my stream, and he was like, you know, you're probably gonna beat it like first thing next time. And we're really hoping for that. I'm gonna do an attempt or two without using my Ember. But if the attempt is going really well, I can also use the Ember like mid-fight. Because it does count as a full heal, which is excellent. We look so cool in our wolf armor, though. Look at this. We look so good. This sword, I feel like we get this sword super early, too, in the game. And this sword we've used for a lot of bosses. But here we go. No Ember. I'm gonna consider the first 2 of these probably practice. We almost got them the first time. Okay. Three shot. Okay. Where are you? Ooh, I actually dodged that this time. I need to stop being so... Yeah. I was a little bit too... I was a little bit too bold with my multiple swipes. Really, with this weapon, I should probably only do like one swipe at a time. How's the running R2? The running R2 is a jump. But even though we didn't make it to the second phase that time, that's a good reminder of kind of what the moveset is. And we dodged the one attack where they warp away and then do the big swipe to the ground that does the big like holy attack. I'm assuming it's holy damage? I'll deny. Let's see, we have strength and dex on the weapon. HP with Estus and stamina. I think this is a pretty good setup. We might want to add some more wolf armor. Excuse you. I'm wondering what our equip load is, though, because we don't want to go over 50. You never want to go over 50. Hey, buddy.
But you may rest here too, if you like.
Dude! Just immediate death with zero chance of anything else. Wow, that was the gnarliest start to that fight that has happened to me. First, he warped behind me, which he's never done. And then he warped immediately again for the kill shot. Wow, okay. Now, if I had embered, that probably wouldn't have killed me. But again, I want to get a few tries without embering. I only have 6 embers left. So well, thanks, buddy. With your blue cape and your red eyes. No, thank you. Oh, and he killed me so fast that my souls were outside of the boss door. Dude, another with the double... Got him with the freeze. That was bad. It's all I could do. It's just no time to heal. Dude. Let's get a heal in. There's just no time. Just single hits. I'd say as I get a double hit in. There we go. Alright, there's still 10 Estus left. Whoa, no. No! Just had to burn all of that Estus. It was like 3 Estus. Dude, this is redonk. Okay. Can't even see you.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
That one attack does an obscene amount of damage if it hits you. I felt like we were doing pretty well in the second phase there for a second, and I think the trick is to stay close to them, but also when you can just warp away and go anywhere in the arena, that's really tough. That's really tough. I think this is like the move though. I guess I could pull out my my poison and bleed weapon. I did upgrade it though, so it's like not really terrible, but it's also not really that good. Poison and bleed doesn't really do as much. Bleed definitely. Elden Ring bleed is like bonkers. Borderline OP is a bleed build in Elden Ring. Like 2 katanas, woo, mama. Greedy. Greedy again. Can't even see him. Yeah, that attack is just so silly, man. I don't know if I was stun locked or what, but I definitely was hitting the dodge button for that. It's so funny too how you'll have like such an awesome run and then all of a sudden the stun lock is nuts. So we're at 44% actually. Where's the wolf? We didn't buy the wolf trousers, did we? Did we buy the wolf? Did we? These might be the only 2 wolf things that we have. That's only 47. That's 49. But it's so much better in everything. Weight is more than double what we're wearing now. This could be good. That's like a noticeable difference. I don't know. We'll give this a shot. And again, I'm trying to save my embers because we only have 6 and we need some of those for the final boss or next boss or whoever. This weapon is so cool looking. I assume, though, this has got to be the last Cinder. And if this is the last Cinder, then that's all 5. Right? I don't know. Ooh, nice. I think that's the only way you dodge that. Dude, what are we doing with these warps? Just constant warps. Now I can't even make it to the dang second phase. Well. But also, the fact that I'm only able to hit him once... Like, the freeze probably is good. And this is really good for the second phase. But maybe it's not as good for the first phase. But I just need him to stop dang warping everywhere. If I can get him into a rhythm where he gets more into the swipe twice and then pause. RNG, man. RNG. And then you had the one where he warped twice and just killed me immediately, which was so bonkers. And if he warps away and you can't see him, how are you supposed to dodge? Is my question. The camera is the final boss. Unbelievable. And that attack is different every time. Like, look at that! There we go. Dude, enough with the warping, please. Enough. Just swipe at me. Stop warping so dang much. There we go. There we go. Jeez. Now stop, please. You're not gonna do the attack? Dude, this is bonkers. So many... Okay. Not doing that attack for some reason. Dude, it's the delay. There we go. Still got me. I hate it. Let's top ourselves off. I've only gotten one hit on. Dude!
Monks are brave, but you may rest here too.
I almost had the younger prince. That's another problem with this weapon is the dodge attack is a thrust. So even though this seems like it's a fire enemy, let's try a couple with the cell swords. With the twin blades. Because the frost is nice, and that thing does a ton of damage. But like the dodge and then double swipe might be the play. It's just the pattern is so unpredictable, and with the warps and the like after he warps, his attacks are so quick that it's really hard to know where to dodge. Let's try this one out. I have the strength and dex rings on. Let's try a couple without the strength and dex rings on. Maybe fire damage absorption. And let's do fire damage in this one. Fire damage absorption is really good here. So the fire damage absorption ring does a lot for us. So maybe, but we weren't doing a ton of damage. So maybe we do that, fire absorption, but take more damage. See, this even says take more damage. Does this weapon scale more with strength? So right now, 369. $376. So let's do this with fire absorption and see if that helps our cause here. Because if we can survive more than 2 attacks without an ember, that would be huge. Because then we'll have to heal less frequently. We can get more hits in. Still think we're moving kind of chonkily. But let's try this again. See if we can survive more than 2 flipping seconds. Ooh, yeah. Well, we take a lot less damage now.
Monks are brave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
That attack, I think unless you're close to him, I don't know if you can dodge it. I don't know if we've successfully dodged that attack unless we've been next to him. I guess you could, once, because there is a slight delay from when he hits the ground to when it explodes up. But I haven't quite figured that out yet. And that has been what's killed us many of the times. I just think it's so bonkers how the first phase is killing me now. Last night, the first phase was not killing me as much. I've almost been fighting this boss for 30 minutes already. I refuse to use my Ember until it looks like we're having a really good run. But again, maybe the Ember is what causes us to have a really good run. Let's give it one more. One more until we get to the second phase, I should say. I'm not going to use it until we get to the second dang phase. Dude, like, what is that? This is why I wanted to wait. There we go. Hey, I dodged it once! Look at us! Unreal. See, why did that do so much less damage this time? Here's my frostbite. Nope. Stamina, please. Like, that's my whole health bar.
But you may rest here too, if you like.
I just don't understand, man. I don't understand. Ooh, that's frustrating. But again, that's the attack that's been killing us most of the time now. I don't think it's a matter of like just standing behind a pillar, because that seems like the type of attack that would go through a pillar. The little magic attacks from the one prince will stop at a pillar, but that one absolutely not. And I didn't make it to the second phase, so we're not going to Ember this time. But man, it's like I essentially have to keep myself topped off. That is something that I haven't been doing as much, is keeping myself topped off. But let's see. The one Warpy attack I hate so much. Just a whiff. That attack is bananas. Okay. Just can't get into a groove with those dang... Okay, here we go. I can't get into a groove with these warp attacks, man. I was out of stamina. Okay, for the love of God. Come on, baby. No way with that nonsense. Dude, I hate it so much. Now you're gonna warp. Can we just get a regular attack, please? Just warping constantly. Now you're gonna warp again. This is bananas. Just swipe at me, please. Look at this nonsense.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
That's completely unbelievable. Like, just constantly warping around so I can't get a hit in at any point. Magic nonsense. To anybody who might be watching this, I say nonsense and dang and stuff like that because I don't cuss on my streams. So I say things like nonsense. During Dark Souls games, I've said nonsense a lot. Oh man. But it's the type of thing too though where I haven't played this enough where I can read the inputs of, or I can, you know, telegraph the boss's attack as well as people who have played these games 50 times, obviously. Ooh, right over top of me.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
I was trying to wait till it hits the ground and then dodge, but I think you need to be running in a direction. I think that's what it is. But I was thinking about doing a like a Soulsborne Hero games tier list for YouTube. And I think the reason why these Dark Souls games, for me, spoiler alert, I don't think any of them are S tier. I don't want to give away all of my rankings, but the difference between something like this and a Bloodborne is that Bloodborne, I feel like, is the difference between Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, really, is Bloodborne is one of the most fair games. Like, when I lose at a boss in Bloodborne, I'm like, oh, it's because I messed up. Like, how... Where even are you? It's so nonsense, man. Get frostbitten. There we go. It's a better attempt. Keep swiping at me. I feel like the defense of the other prince is a lot higher. Ooh. Come on. Right after the other. That's ridiculous. Let's go, dude. All without embering, too. Got them cinders of a lord. Let's go. Ember restored. This is gonna be 0 anyway, right? Whew, what a fight. Okay, so 38 minutes. Is there anything else in here? Before we go back and put our cinders in? Doesn't look like it. Okay. 85K casual. Ooh, mama. What a ride that fight was. But again, that fight, I was able to dodge that one attack like twice maybe, but man. So, 2 things we need to do first. First, let's see what kind of weapon or something we can trade in. Just talk to him from here. Ooh, Lothric's Holy Sword sounds fun. Anything else? Or Lorien's Greatsword. Ooh. Flame of Lorien, Sacred Lothric Light. I think... Although this one we would actually be able to use.
The eyes show a world destitute a place. So, what is... I took them, choose thy fate all the more.
Holy King Lothric. Is that all of them? Do you have anything else to say?
Invade and come on.
No. So, is that all of the cinders? That's the one, that's the other one. That's the other one, yeah. So I think that's... Ooh, and she's over here now.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords, Ashen One. With the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lord's embers acknowledge thee as their true heir.
This is seeming like endgame stuff.
Fit to link the fire. Farewell, Mace.
It's been a long road.
Noble lords of Cinder,
Oh, buddy!
fire fades.
Rip.
And the lords go without thrones.
That last fight was tough, man.
Surrender your fires
Which means the final boss is going to be even
to
tougher.
the true heir.
Give me your fire. Give me, like, permanent ember if I'm on fire. Make it so I don't have to use ember. If I'm like the air or whatever, right? Wouldn't that make sense?
Let him grant death. To the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Grant death to the old gods. Are we gonna have to fight a god? Kiln of the first flame. Are we still in Firelink? Well, what we're gonna do before we do this... Flameless Shrine. Let's go back. Real quick. Examine. Begin transposition. Oh, buddy. Skull ring. Easier to be detected by enemies. No thanks. Does anybody else have an item on them? Doesn't look like any of them do. I want to talk to everybody first.
Now invade and come.
Rip.
A way to link the fire, I presume. Think not on thy fears. The dark sigil will guide thee. Link the fire. Our Lord of Hollows.
Yo, Anthony, what's going on?
Our Lord, knowest thou of a maid? She is hollow. Of that full.
You already said this.
Link the fire. Our Lord of Hollows.
Oh, and you're a bot. Womp womp. So many bots. Grey Rat never came back.
Ah, yes. Oh, no matter. It only demonstrates and it do.
So we're gonna talk to everybody one more time. We're gonna finish with the smith. Let's talk to homegirl. So many
Oh,
bots.
Champion of Art, do you wish to hear a tale? Oh, you've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
Purchase item. That's only 300, why not?
Godspeed me.
Okay. Well, let's talk to...
Ashen One, if when thou peerest upon the first flame, thou wishest yet for a world without fire, for an end to the linking of the fire, then call upon me.
Call upon me?
I am a firekeeper, and I tend the flame to the very end. Thou hast given me eyes, and such it was they showed me. Mayst thou?
Peace discover.
Oh, how many?
Do you have anything new? I'm sorry, what? I can just buy large titanite shards. That's awesome. Morn's Helm. You got some cool stuff. I want the rest of the wolf set though. But that was in the other place. Dancer's leggings could be cool. Morn's leggings. Wait, 9.3. Jeez. Let's buy those.
Ashen One.
Can't believe we got another titanite slab.
Ah, just wasn't it?
I upgraded these too. 185 plus 170. This does fire damage though. If we're doing stuff with the first flame, it's gonna be fire. Could max this out. That's a lot of damage. We took that through the whole game. Oh, there we go.
Be careful.
We got an achievement for it, or a trophy. Sweet.
Ashen One, thou wishes, then call. I am thou. Very, then take.
Oh no, I'm just short.
Very well. Then.
Monster of Knights. Online play item. Boo. How much do we need? 2,300?
Ah,
Wait.
Ashen One.
I want to see how much we bought the dancer's leggings. They're not as good. And they're heavier. Let's do these. Whoa, those look sick. Or is that just our flames? So I do want to level up one more time. So let's go to Princess. Let's go to Lothric Castle. I think there are a couple of I get so many different types of bots in here, but what I did was I made, for the moderation, I banned the term stream boo. So now all of them can get owned. Get immediately wrecked. And an ember? You can drop embers? What? 45k does it, I think. But if you can drop an ember, let's... Where's the other one? Couldn't there have been a second one? Is he gone? There you are. I really don't like the pike ones. And you can heal. Well, I definitely don't want to fight two at once. Wouldn't it be funny if I lost all of those souls? We're not ready to jump straight into the end here. We're not ready to jump straight into the end. I want that last one level to get my strength up to 24. Get out. Give me an ember. Oh, you're just right here. I want my souls, please. Thank you. And then we're just gonna go this way to the other bonfire, so that we don't have to mess around with those dudes. Since there is a bonfire right here. We're looking pretty dope. But I lost my ember. That stinks. I wasn't even thinking about that. Ugh. Since we have what? 7 embers? We're gonna have that going for...
Thou, then I am thou.
Girl, I know.
Then take...
By 5,
Mayst thou
jeez.
thy people.
Okay. To the flameless shrine we go. We've been playing for a little under an hour. So, if it takes us 2 hours to beat... Like, this is definitely final boss territory. Like, there's no question. There's probably only one way that we can go, right? I see light. Whoa. How dope does that look? Take a couple. Dude, that looks so sick. Whoa. Whoa. Said proceed to the first flame. We're about to get absolutely owned. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but in a good way. It's like a roller coaster. And that's where we came from. This is so cool, man. And if this isn't a final area, I don't know what is. Dude, there is your dang screenshot. Just saw that my HUD was still off. Probably want to put that back on for the final boss. Dude, look at this arena. This is so cool. We do no damage. Naturally. Elden Ring nonsense. Yep. You change weapons. Interesting. So there are, it seems like there are some attacks that have some pretty gnarly wind-ups. We're not going to Ember for a few times because we just want to get some practice. What an arena, man. Lock on, please. Whoa, that was a funky attack. You're the camera. Dude, the wind-ups on those. That's fine. We're doing an okay amount of damage. Whoa, the range on that. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, that's not fine. Stuck. I was stuck on like a log or something. Whoa. Oh, and you're healing. Whoa, that was a cool attack. Are you just constantly healing? I feel like I'm not doing hardly any damage. Whoa. Got you. Now you're back to this thing. Magic? Really? Dude, enough. Enough with your magic nonsense. Okay, so we just can't dodge that? Dude, this magic is driving me nuts. I do not do a lot of damage, and now he's going to be healing again. Get your magic out of here. Last Estus. Let's go. Of course he has another full health bar. I used the Ember because because I thought I had him. He has another full health bar. Holy moly, dude. Okay. We're not going to use fire bombs in this. Oh my god. I think using this with Frostbite is the play. But after all of that, he has another full health bar. Elden Ring nonsense. Okay. Dude, what is that? I'm absolutely dead, yeah. I can't believe he has a second phase after that. Like, I'm doing so little damage. And he has such a varied moveset. Like, this is a fun fight. He has such a varied moveset. What's the special attack for this weapon? Not anything we want to use. I hate magic so much. I I hate magic so much. Because... those little things are just like insurance policy. Unreal. I thought it was faster than that. That's redonk, dude. What does that do? I almost have him to the second phase. What are we even doing? Get your kicks out of here. And your grabs. Ooh, flowers. Stamina, please. That's a ridiculous attack. Please don't kill me. That was a really good attempt, though. That was really good. I probably should have embered. I thought that was a really good attempt. We have 5 embers. I think when he starts his second phase is when we ember, and not before. Because we still had 5 Estus. Well, we're dead. Stamina. What? And I'm just dead? He was on the ground. How did he parry me? Okay. That was very strange. Maybe I should bust out my poison weapon. Just do the tiniest of little chip damage. Yeah, that was really weird. I knocked him down, and then he parried me in the middle of my swings. I don't get that at all. I knew it. Right when I hit the Estus button. So it seems to me like you need to Estus when you have 2 hits left and never any other time. Unless you have just dodged a series of attacks that you know has a pause at the end of it, but I don't know his attacks that well. Man, I really thought we were gonna get him that one time too. The second time we got him to the second phase, we got him down to like a 3rd health. Tracking. Unreal, man. Do not parry me. That, I don't know where to dodge. Knew I should have done an extra dodge. Him healing himself is ridiculous. So, also, the time that we did really well, he didn't heal himself at all. He did like a red one. He did his magic one. He did like a red one. But he didn't do the healy one. I want to get him to phase 2 before I Ember again. That's fine. Oh, it's the magic one. I hate the magic one. Okay. Nonsense. There we go. Pyromancy. Should be able to backstab him. Yeah, the fact that you can't do a visceral on bosses in this game like you can in Bloodborne and Elden Ring. I don't like that that's an AoE. Let's go, baby. What? Redonk. Okay. That's new. Yo, Chubbs. Don't you kick me, buddy. Don't you kick me, buddy. Unreal. Yep. That's fine. Now I'm dead. It's panic rolling. That's new. Whoa, okay. Okay. No! Okay, that could have been worse. Unreal. That attack is redonkulous. Completely redonkulous. Well, I'm out of Estus, basically. Stop kicking me. Get him! Oh, man. Soul of the Lords. With no Estus left. Link the First Flame. Summon Firekeeper. We're doing the bad ending. I'm assuming it's the bad ending. Because she was like, your betrayal or whatever. Ooh, mama. What a cool fight. I feel like we really got into the groove with that one. Weirdly, I thought that fight was a little easier than the princess fight. Thanks so much, Chubbs. I appreciate that. Glad you were able to make it to the finale. Hope you're having a good night. Phase 2 Soul Sender easier than the first phase? For sure. Much more dodgeable attacks. Another bot with the same Discord nonsense. You know, at this point, I just think they're funny. Like, when I look at my follower list, it goes from, like, actual names to, like, unknown user.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle.
Meanwhile, you can see my weapon here. Wait, why is it showing me with my
One
weapon?
day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness.
Am I supposed to, like, attack her or something?
Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
Can I attack her? Whoa, I have control. I think I can too. Oh no, I did. I swiped.
Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder.
This has got to be the bad ending.
And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Wow, toxic bots. Oof. I've never seen a bot do that before. So, you know what it is, though? Right before we roll credits, though. But you know what it is? So, what I think it is... Man... So, we've come so far. We've come so far, and we finally rolled credits. And we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about that. So, what we're going to focus on is this was the end of my Dark Souls journey. My first time playing Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And so, I guess, like... rather than... So let's start with this game. So this game, obviously it came out, I believe, in 2016 on PS4. So just the fact that it was a generation ahead made a huge difference. Am I going to do a second playthrough? Eventually, and I might do like a certain type of playthrough, like I'll do like a strictly strength build or something like that. I'm mainly a melee player. I don't usually do magic or shields or anything like that, but I think with this game, they definitely, there's a lot of Bloodborne influence, there's a lot of reused Bloodborne assets, but in my opinion, Bloodborne might be one of the greatest, if not the greatest video game ever made. So, obviously that's a super high bar to get. I think this definitely felt like a Dark Souls game still. So, rather than completely kind of backpedaling after Bloodborne, it still felt like a Dark Souls game. Because it still had a bunch of nonsense. It still had some things that, like, were really frustrating. But Bloodborne was your first Souls game. Mine as well, actually. Mine as well. But I think because of that, it still felt, and this was, and I've talked about it in a few streams before, that this was more of a Dark Souls 1 sequel than a Dark Souls 2 sequel. Dark Souls 2 felt like its own thing almost. But I really enjoyed this game. I think of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3... I don't know. I would say probably this would tie with Dark Souls 1 for me, just because they're so different, but the lessons that you learn in those earlier games help you so much. And I think since Bloodborne was my first Souls game, it taught me to be aggressive. It taught me to be more melee focused. It taught me to do all of these things, which I think actually increased my enjoyment of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. And they really did help a lot with how I play. Did they make it so I was a little bit stubborn and, you know, like, kind of beat my head against the wall against, and, you know, bosses more than I probably should? Maybe. I think also playing them on stream for the first time was much different than playing them by yourself for the first time. Like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Sekiro, I played all of those off stream. Bloodborne, I did a challenge run. I did the Blood Level 4 run on stream back on my old channel. But yeah, like it was very interesting playing through these first three. And I think Dark Souls 1, I can see myself playing in a different style. Kind of playing, you know, using more like pyromancy and stuff like that. This one, I think doing a new game plus could be really good. The next game I enjoy would be Sekiro. Actually, Sekiro, I've already beaten, I've platinumed, I've gotten every ending. Sekiro, I absolutely love. Really, the only Soulsborne games that I hadn't played before the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 were these three games. So, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon's Souls, Elden Ring, the Elden Ring DLC. I played all of those, platinum all of them. Actually, I don't have the platinum for Demon's Souls. I think I have the platinum for all of the other ones, but not for Demon's Souls. But overall, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 were great games. And that's the thing, is like Dark Souls 2 was my least favorite. Even being my least favorite, I'd still give it like a B. But what I think I'm gonna do, like I said, is I think maybe over the weekend or something. This is Labor Day weekend, so I do have Monday off. At some point, I'm gonna record like a Soulsborne tier list of the games that I've played and how I rank them. I think that would be fun to have on my YouTube channel. And this is a good plug for my YouTube channel, actually. So go check me out there as well. But another reason why I'm excited to be finished with kind of my Dark Souls journey here with the mainline games is there are two games that just came out that I'm very excited to play. First is Sword of the Sea. It's been a while since I played like a non-mature game on stream, so I'm excited. It's by the makers of Journey. I'm very, very excited for that one. But also Lost Soul Aside, which was announced like 10 years ago or something. But Lost Soul Aside, I think, comes out tomorrow. So Sword of the Sea is only a 3 to 4 hour game, so I think we're gonna do that all in one stream next week. Probably next Wednesday. If I don't fit in a bonus a bonus stream this weekend, it's possible I might do that on Sunday. Stay tuned. Follow me on the socials for that. But then we're gonna play Lost Soul Aside after that. I think we're gonna save Evil Within and Evil Within 2 for September, maybe. We'll see how long Lost Soul Aside. Begin Journey 2 into current state. Journey 2 can be initiated from the Shrine Bonfire if you do not wish to begin now. I do not wish to begin now. We have 100,000 souls. Hello.
Ashen One, thou wish then call. I am a thou.
Oh wait. Can we get his sword? Oh, magic. I want your sword. Yeah, there we go. Firelink Greatsword. Do we not have 10 intelligence? She doesn't remember that you slashed her and crushed her head in? I guess not. Oops.
Ashen, thou then call. I am a thou. Very well, then take.
So let's level up. Faith.
Mayst thou thy people.
And let's check this weapon out. It's definitely a flame weapon, right? Where are you? There you are. It's powerful as heck. Lords of Cinder linked the first flame, and this greatsword was wielded by their deific manifestation. This coiled sword found thrust in the bonfire existed long before the throneless lords themselves. Skill Ember. The fading flame momentarily illuminates and launches itself forward. Sick. And this weapon's just on fire. I could see myself using this. Let's rest. We're gonna get our Estus back. Wait, what did that say? Oh, begin journey 2. We do have some twinkling titanite, I think.
Ah, just wasn't he?
Well, bet. I have a bunch of titanite scales. Dude, 212, 95, and 147? This thing is bonkers powerful. Oh, it's not on fire unless you use the thing. Then it's on fire. Can you put it out by... I wonder if it does more fire damage like this. Man, what a dope weapon. So, since I'm almost sure that other person's gone, my theory is that they pay people to go into these streams and filter them into a Discord. And I think even if they're not bots, even if they are actual people, they're not an actual follower. They don't actually want to be a fan for you. They want to get you into something else. That's my theory. That's my theory. But since we did our review and everything, I think, since I have a long weekend planned ahead of me, I think we're actually going to call it there. I think we're going to call it there for the night. So, a little bit of a shorter stream, but really, really fun. Again, this has been... You think clicking on the link probably installs viruses? Maybe. Maybe. You knew it would have been short? Yeah, Chubbs, you were right about the princes. The princes took me about 40 or so minutes, 45, 50 minutes, something like that. But I thought the princes fight was actually harder than the cinder fight, just because of all the warping around, and you can't really get... Like, in the cinder fight, at least, I could get a couple of hits in at a time, which was nice, so I could stagger and I could use frostbite. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you you stopping by. I appreciate every single person who stops by this stream, whether you chat, whether you have me on in the background, every single person who stops by, I really, really appreciate it. Give me a follow on Twitch if you want to see these live. Like I mentioned earlier, I put all of these on YouTube, so I will upload this probably tomorrow, so you can see the finale. Like, comment, and subscribe if you've made it this far on YouTube. Follow me on all the socials. Again, I post when I'm going live. If I do a surprise stream this weekend, I will be posting that on the socials, as well as if I do that Bloodborne or that Soulsborne ranking list. But I should do the DLCs. There are 2 bosses in there that would make me rage. Maybe that's something for the future. We shall see. We shall see. But as I always say, the world is a better place with you in it. Make sure you do. Love yourself, love those around you, and I will see you next time.